Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of the Beaumont Weekly. It was snowing out here yesterday, and that's why I'm here now. Now it just looks miserable and shit, but fuck it. In this episode, you're gonna see structural engineer back at Buzzers Bar to assess the steel, make sure all is in working order, and then go into our next commercial residential site for 17 apartments. Jeff and Kane are getting married, I believe. Gets a little fruity, and the rest of the video is all about all things, what we do and everything else. So subscribe and see you soon.
Beaumont and Partners does not support the non-consensual groping of elderly men. Promise.
We'd just be saying give it a clean.
Yeah, no, so sightseeing, just localised.
I was going to say, I can't see no movement. It's outside of crack as well, wouldn't it?
No, well, you'd notice if it's to that level.
You're going to be famous now, son. You're going to be on fucking YouTube. Get all the bitches.
I love it. Young lad. I've got a bird though.
Ah, don't worry about that. Just go to different time zone, don't count.
Crack out this weekend.
Brilliant horse over there as well. I'm lucky.
The thing is, he's saying it, but I feel like it's from the high. What makes it from the high?
Can't speak a lick of English. It's fucking ideal.
Did you money?
If the or all. Yeah, it's not a great deal, is it?
You've got a bird anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, of course I do. A man like this can't be fucking tamed, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got a fucking burn on the way as well. Fucking.
Congrats.
Thank you. You have to start fucking be cheaper on your fucking bills, mate.
Putting it up now. The structure's fine. It's precast concrete floors, steel bars.
It's timber from here though.
Up here it is.
Yeah,
no, but,
from a section back there.
yeah, but all
Yeah,
of that.
we're just going to sling a false ceiling in a dead void, then drop another ceiling in for the service one. So we'll get the fire coverage through the MF ceiling above, then we'll drop another one below. So I'll just increase the centres of the first ceiling to obviously be able to take the load of the second.
Make a note, because what we want them to do is just double check because there's big holes in the floor. Is we just double check the joists are all right.
So you'll be seeing on your Christmas do, won't it? You this weekend, a little red light. So we've just been in here with Carl and his little minion. Our structural engineer, as you may or may not know, we had a fire here the other day, a little scroach got in, but it's a localised fire, there's no significant damage. Carl's confirmed that, he'll put that in writing. Couldn't have come at a worse time, because we've got a monitoring surveyor out tomorrow who was going to rubber stamp the scheme and basically give us the money to get it going. Yeah, so it was a bit shit timing, to be honest. If you could set it on fire next week, it'd be ideal. But yeah, all good, no movement. Like I say, steel takes a lot to bend, and it hasn't. There's a bit of degradation on the existing carpets, a couple of bean bags in there, but we piled all the shit in the middle, so it was primed for a fire. We recognise that. We're going to get it stripped out, just a soft strip, get all the waste out. Yeah, all good, a positive result to the start of the day. We're going to go to St Paul's, suss the roof structure. Go on, son, I didn't know you were still so agile. We need to put a fucking floor in and dormers. Don't kill yourself, Carl, I need you.
Flooring just above that door, window height.
Yes, ideally. Well, what I might need, depending on where the levels are, which Vaughan have got a 3D digital survey of, what I might need, because I can't just drop a floor in at 2.4, because it'll be struggle to get me acoustics. I might need to drop my ceiling, well, the structural floor might need to be, say, 2.7, and I can drop a 300 void below that. Yeah, so the sound can dissipate over the void. That's golden, that. There you go. Bit of technical expertise there, boys.
What we've got primary trusses where we've got these sides.
So how the fuck do I do this then, Carl? Because as soon as I've seen these fucking tires, that's going to be a
What you got to remember is just above this side here.
That's what that and that ties into.
Yeah, so essentially because of that level of tongue tension, I can get rid of the ties, but what are you thinking head height? As in, are we going to end up having to modify the whole?
The question is, do we have the height? What we've got to do is dictate the build up with an acoustician, make sure it fucking passes. It's going to be a chewy one.
And we're here, up in a town we love so much. We have some properties along this terrace already. You'll notice these are massive properties, huge terraces, a lot of them listed because of the front facades. The one we're looking at, I don't believe is listed. So that one just through there. It's got some awful brick cladding that they've stuck on over time, but it's a huge terrace that I believe you can get 7 to 8 apartments out of without having to do much in terms of extensions, things like that. But we have one just down there where we're getting 9 apartments out of a similar sort of floor plate. So we're gonna do this viewing, have a look around. We've got 2 different clients who are interested in this property. So we'll run the appraisal as an apartment scheme, no HMOs, none of that stuff, it's too big. And also this area, not good for HMOs in terms of planning response. It's already got quite a few down this side of the street, but a lot of them DSS, so like social housing HMOs, which has made a stigma in this specific area of the town against HMOs. So we won't be doing that, but it's ideal for apartments. Hello, mate.
Hello, just take your name and number before you go in.
Yeah, Ryan Beaumont. Right. I mean, they just knew how to build them back in the day, didn't they? Look at these. It's big property, big fat property. So you've got an apartment here already. This is a 1-bed. Look at that floor to ceiling height window. That's just nice, isn't it? Imagine that as your view. Quirky extension, some weird cladding on the side there. Fat dormer here as well. Weird dog, I mean, it's got like a double, it's got double extension with a little sort of gully between them. Roof's looking old. That roof looks pretty old. There's gonna be a little bit of external work to do here because of the cladding, and you can see as well some of the lead lining and the felt roofs, some of the tiles on these roofs. They don't look bad, they just look like if we're gonna refurb this whole property, you've got to upgrade that stuff as well. It's gonna need a full thermal upgrade. So drop ceilings everywhere, perimeter insulation, underfloor insulation. Come down. It's pretty nice as well. Here's a studio apartment with a little balcony. Be nice, wouldn't it? Fix this up. And they've got the little balcony with a rear exit. Sweet. The rear exit down there with bins, bike storage. Still quite a lot of garden here as well. But I quite like the trees and shrubbery. And then whatever the fuck this is. I mean, look at that. That needs to come down. But it's a nice idea. We'll take that down, maybe rebuild it so there's like sort of a shared communal seating area. Getting a better look at some of the other bits. Is that stairs there then? Going up from the ground to the top. Interesting. Initially, before coming here, I was thinking we could do some demo work to clean it up and make for an easier extension, an easier layout. But to do that would mean uprooting a load of these trees and quite a bit of party wall bullshit we'd have to go through. So thinking we try and keep the existing superstructure as is, possibly a small extension we could do out there. But I think we just look at this as what can we get in the existing building fabric. So you've definitely got a studio here. And then definitely got 1-bed there. So let's look at the basement. Lovely wide stairways. It's ideal, that's a bit low. But look, all of this to come off. Cosmetically, just need to strip out. They've plasterboarded loads of this. Looks like they've sprayed it as well. So what we got down here, we've got front entrance. Big gas supply coming in there as well, which is good news. That might be adequate for the use we're looking for. Little doorway in there. Probably get 2 studios out of this. So you have a studio there, and then studio here, and a shared lobby there off the communal. The issue is getting to the rear yard because you want upstairs tenants, for example, who don't have rear access, or these guys here, they need to be able to get to the rear yard. The only way to do that, there is a door down there, so hold that thought. But we need to find a way for them communally to be able to get out to the rear yard. Bear in mind, this is one big fucking house at the moment, and this is their kitchen. Like, they could do a bit better, couldn't they? It's mad that these kind of properties sit here like this. Lovely space. Yes, we could have bin, bike storage. Again, knock this down. It's only going to fall over eventually. It's just going to cause maintenance issues. So we just drop this down, build up a better one, and have like bins, bikes. Could maybe have some parking here, but we're within the city line here, so we don't necessarily need to do car parking. But yeah, clean up. Keep some of the trees. It's quite nice, but we want to get rid of, some of the other bits that can cause more of a maintenance issue, i.e. you need a gardener to keep coming around to sort stuff out, like the vines and things like that. Okay, here's a possible way to get rear access from the upper floors if for whatever reason we can't get it through this ground floor, but we may possibly be able to. But there's an exit there. And if we didn't need this for whatever reason, then we can gain more space for the unit down here and the one upstairs by just taking out the stairs basically and just reinstate in the floor. So what do we have here? This is a little shed. This could be bins as well, maybe, possibly, but probably not. We want the commercial bins really down the bottom. But maybe bike storage. Could be bike storage actually, bike storage. We've got some kind of habitable space in there. Good, this is what we want, this is what we want. At the moment, fuck me, look at that. Imagine having this grand house, this epic building, and this is your fucking shower. So we gut all of this out, make this a communal facility, possibly some kind of something useful, like maybe like a cleaning facility, or I don't know. Because we'd obviously put washer dryers in their apartments, but there could be something useful for this, even if it's just like a treadmill or something. I don't know, something useful. Bike storage through there, but this wouldn't make up an apartment, I don't believe. Possibly we could gut it all out and get a studio right the way through to where that workshop is. Possible. But I'm not sure on the site. I mean, it's quite big actually. If you look at the run from here down to there. But the good thing is we can use this lobby here off of the stairway, which this door is firmly locked. So that's actually shut. They've got wires coming through there as well. So that's just been permanently shut. But we'll find the other side of that door. And that can be used as a way for all apartments to have rear access to refuse, bikes, parking, things like that. Let's go find that door. But possible we can get 3 units. That door is going to be through there. That's where that is. There's going to be a restricted head height on that as well. But yeah, effectively, we'd want to bang a wall in here, and then you get apartment access that way, studio apartment there, and then reopen this to get to that door, and then we can get out. Yeah, you can see the Artex in the ceiling continue through that way. So definitely that door is through there, which means we're going to get 2-3 units down here. All windows I think we need replacing, although they're UPVC, but they're not ideal. Right, let's look upstairs now. So here's a problem. We've got this space here, which when we talk about apartments is kind of useless to us. What does it really do? Because we can't connect it really to anything else. Except for maybe, and this is a stretch, having an internal staircase, say there, that comes up, and this is maybe a small bedroom for the apartment below. They kind of become a mezzanine. That's one thing we could do, and then block this off so there's no access. I just can't think of another way we can make use of it. Up here, it is double glazed, timber double glazed. These will be protected on the front. They'll want us to keep them as timber. I mean, we can keep that window, that's fine. Hopefully same here, yeah, same here as well. It looks like they've done some refurb work, but I think they were just trying to tart it back up. But here, what can we do apartment-wise? I mean, there's a few options. Either create a lobby here and go studio, or have a 2-bed apartment, 1 2-bed kitchen diner. And then up here, see the condition of this roof. Mortar's wearing away, you can see that on the ridge tile there. They're definitely gonna have sort of the same on that ridge tile there as well. So there's gonna be a little bit of roof work there, but the tiles themselves look all right on that. Again, lobby, wall, and then you got another apartment. You see how big this building is. You can see the pitch of the roof starting to flick up here, and you've still got another floor.
Where's that staircase then?
Staircase. Good question, somewhat. I think it's in the one downstairs. We'll have a look at that after though. So here again, you get 2 studios. It's the same floor plates downstairs, but I think we get a 2-bed apartment instead. And up here, oh, easy to get a 2-bed up here. No problem. It's a weird building. There's so much nuance to it. But yeah, we're clutching at straws here. This can't be anything on its own, but what it could be, I mean, why the fuck is there a window there? Well, at what point did someone go, yes, put a UPVC window in there? This could be an additional bedroom to downstairs. So let's have a look again. What could we do? There's not a great deal of height. We could drop the whole floor down, try and get another foot out of the loft, or return the stairs, so pull these stairs out and turn them back into here. Because if we do that, because the problem is the stairs meet here at the moment where the lobby would be. We want to merge that into one of these units. So we took these stairs out, return them back this way, and it could form part of one of these units and then section them off. So we've got say a studio and a 1-bed instead. 2 windows here. So we could say, put this window and half this off, and that's a bedroom then contributing to a 1-bed through there. It's a kitchen diner in there, bathroom, 1-bed here. And then this window, this side, and that small room merged together as say a communal kitchen diner, or a bedroom, then with their kitchen upstairs in that smaller loft space, by returning the stairs into this unit. I'd say bedroom, probably bedroom upstairs, and then kitchen diner down here. And then they turn the stairs around this way, so they're coming here. And then that turns our lobby. We get 2 units up here by combining the 2 somehow. So have a look at them stairs. It's here, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So they're not actually doing much really, these stairs, in terms of taking up space, because most of the space they're taking up is just in the air. Stick a door there. It's taking up this much space basically. So we could easily just blank that off. Or this apartment has its own rear access, which is quite nice. An independent access. Why someone went through the effort of building that, I just don't get it. Let's really think about this. So in the top floor, we can get 2 units. Here, we can get either 2 units or a 2-bed. So for max units, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. That I'm not sure what we do with, but we could maybe convert it into the mezzanine for the one below. So say you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still on ground floor. Lower ground floor, 7, 8, and possibly we could reconfigure that workshop area. But let's say we can't, we can get 8 out of it, and then the other option is to, really it's only this floor where we could then, instead of doing a studio unit and something else, we could just do a combined 2-bed. So 7 or 8 is what we'll get out of this. Externally, a marginal amount of roof work to do on these levels. I've not seen the top roof yet, so we'll have to go back on the street to have a look at that. But provision for roof work, provision for external work to drop some of this out and clean up the yard, but keep the trees, because the trees are quite a nice touch. It creates a sort of nice little communal area. Externally, yeah, cleaning up the cladding, some of these flat roofs, those weird, that stairs and balcony sort of area to make that compliant, because I can't imagine building control would be happy with that. Because remember, we're going to turn this into apartments, be commercial, which is kind of more of a commercial use class as far as building control is concerned, in terms of us adhering to health and safety, fire provision, structural works, things like that. So there's going to be a lot more we have to do. Window-wise, I mean, these are fine. Nothing wrong with these. A lot of the windows are actually fine. We don't need to do much with windows. There's a few we need to replace. There's a timber one there that's rotting out, so some of the frames are a bit dead. So there'd be an allowance to replace some windows, but not all windows. The lower ground floor ones aren't great, but some of these are workable. Glass looks like it might have failed a bit, but we can replace glass better than having to replace the whole unit. So we'll allow for some window replacements and then just a bit for window repairs, but not full replacement. Because full replacement on a building like this is a lot of windows. I mean, there's like 1,500 quid there just in this. So that is a good cost saving. Cosmetically, I mean, we'll be stripping it all back anyway. Full thermal upgrade upgrade on all perimeter walls. There's a lot of perimeter walls here as well, so that's going to be quite a cost. Dropping all the ceilings, get all our wastes out, things like that. But because it's apartments, we're not able to do as much per square foot. Do we then also want to furnish this thing? I would say no, or furnish the studios and not the rest of them. Structurally, do we need to take the chimney breasts out? Probably don't, but it does give us a better square rooms to work with. I'd say strip everything else communally, possibly end up being back to brick in a lot of areas. But yeah, 7 or 8 units out of this, banging property, goes to auction in the next 2-3 weeks. So we will take our data now, go get a full nice walkthrough video for our clients. We send that to them, run a feasibility sheet, look at a high level floor plan or high level layout and get it ready for our highest offer at auction. On separate news, yeah, this is completely unrelated to property, but is madness. Let me find him. Jaxie! So I recently lost my cat, like my favourite cat, Zeus. Our favourite cat, mine and Sunny's favourite cat, because we love this. And Honor's cat, because she'll hate me if I say it's not also her cat. And very sad. She's still out there though. But in trying to find that cat, what I did is I went and put posters up everywhere, put it on Facebook and everything else, yeah. But the posters had so many people call me up saying, I've seen your cat, I've seen your cat, I've seen your cat. One elderly lady, bless her, Irene, she was convinced that the cat kept coming to her garden. It wasn't Zeus, but what it was, and she managed to catch it in her kitchen, is it was Jax. Jax! This is Jax. Jax is a stunning cat, Norwegian forest, big lump. He's in very good condition still, which is kind of mad for a cat that's been missing from this house for 16 months. 16 months he's been gone, and now he's back. And he's the most loving cat, isn't he?
This is Zeus's son.
This is Zeus's son as well, so it's got all Zeus's sort of features, but just you're black and yellow. Get over there.
He's returned, so it gives
But
us
he's,
hope.
yeah, we've got hope that Zeus is still roaming. But it's just mad that we found this cat. And the reason I wanted to explain this is because it's actually restored a bit of my faith in humanity, because I put these posters everywhere, like everywhere, every street corner that you could think of within this vicinity where I think Zeus may have gone. So many people called. I had a lot of little pricks calling me, little kids call up going, oh, I think I found your cat. And I'm like, oh, sweet, well, whereabouts are you? And they go, meow, 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 meow. And I'm like, all right, bye, that's funny. I've had like 20 or 30 of those. So you got to, you take the good with the bad. But a lot of people genuinely, actually, either out looking in their garden or their area saying, I've had a look around to see if I can help, I couldn't see anything. A couple that were walking their kids, or their kids were in a pram, they were walking back and they thought they saw her, and what they did is they went back, they went to their house, went back, took the, I don't know why they took the poster off the lamppost. Ideally they'd just get a photo of it. I don't know why they didn't just get a photo of it. But they went, yeah, we took the poster off the lamppost. Sorry about that, but just so we could get all the details off it and just double check. And then I've actually gone and put it back on as well. So I've got a zip tie and went and put it back on the lamppost for you. And I was like, mad, like, I don't even think I'm that good of a person where I would do that, unless I knew it was someone else's cat. But these people just thought they saw it was someone else's cat. Loads of other people calling as well, saying they've had a look around. A lot of positive signs that Zeus might be there. But that's good faith in humanity still, isn't it? Where people actually see a poster, actually think and consider about someone else's feelings that they may have lost a cat, and then make a concerted effort to actually try and help. And in all of this, we've actually found our other cat, which is Jax. He farts a lot as well, which is kind of annoying, although he's a really sound cat. Like, he's really cool. He loves coming up for cuddles and stuff, and he's staying indoors from now on. No more going outside for Jax. He's too beautiful. He's going to get stolen. Stevie's allowed out, and I'm not discriminating against Stevie, because he's also a beautiful cat, but he's the only loyal cat, the only one that's stuck about and hasn't ran away. And he's a bit more streetwise. We call him a sort of chav cat. Like, he rocks about and he's definitely getting his scruffs with other cats. Anyway, far too much about cats, but I thought I'd just update you there. Jax is back. Big love. Subscribe.